Hi, I'm Nilüfer Yanya, and these are records in my life.
To start right away, I heard congratulations. I heard the catchy new track already. Like I say, I Run Away off your
Thanks.
forthcoming record. My Method Actor is the name of the record. My apologies.
Yeah, that's the name of the record. Yeah, my method actor.
Please tell us a bit about it and who you collaborated on and, where you made it.
Um, Made it mostly in London. I worked with my longtime collaborator and producer, Will Archer. We kind of made the last record together as well, but a bit differently. So this time, this record, it was just us two. No other producers, no other writers. Yeah, so it's like co-written and then produced by Will as well.
Fantastic. And were there any other records inspiring you that he had produced or when you went into the studio?
I mean, the first time I heard Will's work was before we started working together. He produced a track for this singer called Amber Mark. It was quite like a dance track, and it's totally different to the kind of music we make. But I remember that was the first time I heard his work, and I was really blown away by the music, production, everything. And that was called Like a Hunger. Yeah, that was the first time I heard his work.
Great answer. That's really interesting. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
The Records in My Life is all about you, the artist, and the records that inspire you. And thanks again for being on. And the title of the record pertains to the next question, My Method Actor. Give me a favorite soundtrack of yours.
I don't actually know. I feel like I don't know too many soundtracks, but I always remember the Romeo and Juliet soundtrack. I had that version of that Prince song in my head all the time when they do that choral arrangement of Dove's Cry. That always blew me away. Do you know the one I mean?
Was it Baz Luhrmann that did?
Yeah, Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, that has an amazing soundtrack.
Fantastic. The next question is, you have a very interesting lineage of Barbadian and Irish. Give me a couple of records from your background, maybe that your parents played for you that have inspired your music along the way, artists or records.
It's kind of random, I guess, in a way, because both my parents they love music, but in their own kind of way. So it's not they didn't have big record collections, or they didn't really collect a lot of music. But I have some I really have some clear memories. My mum used to sing to me Cat Stevens Moon Shadow a lot when I was younger, and I always have that in my head in a way. And she was obsessed a bit with Simon and Garfunkel. Kind of.
You have a fairly lengthy tour coming up once the record drops. What's a good record while on an airplane or bus to listen to and relax and decompress?
I do love, do you know the artist Cleo Sol? She did an album called Mother, which came out a couple years ago. I love that record. I always listen to it. It's one of the ones that's downloaded on my Spotify, so I can listen to it anytime. There's a song Don't Let It Go to Your Head, which I really love. Very calming. It's all very cleverly constructed, and I feel a lot of thought and energy's gone into it. It's kind of the music that it could almost fall into the category of easy listening, but I wouldn't want to call it that, because it's a lot deeper, I find.
What record would you like to hear if you had the opportunity? Could be an artist or band that's no longer together. Would you like to hear live in its entirety?
I have never seen the Pixies. I know they've kind of reformed a bunch of times, and they've played, but I've never seen them, and I've always missed them, and I would love to see that because they've made some of my favorite music ever.
They are still touring. I'm not sure if they're doing a massive tour now with Cat Power and Modest Mouse, and I'd love to see that as well.
Crazy. Yeah.
That would be a ton of fun.
Yeah. Also, like Pulp's on tour at the moment. I would love to see Pulp.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
That song, Common People. I love that song.
Have you ever heard the version by the actor? Now I'm drawing a blank, but he's a wonderful. He did a cover that if you Googled it, it's after the interview, and the William Shatner is the actor from Star Trek. But please listen to that song after it. It's just a wonderful cover. You'll love it. You'll just be like, it'll make your day. See how much. Telling me how much you love that song. I'm sure you'll dig it.
Okay.
What's a record that every time you listen to, you've listened to 1,000 times, that still blows your mind? You put it on and you're just like, puts a smile on your face, and I can never stop listening to.
There's a song called Crucify on this album called Little Earthquakes, and I love that. I love playing that song like in the morning, or gives me a lot of like energy any time of the day.
On to the speed round. You've been a true sport. Thanks so much for doing this. It's been a lot of fun.
That's okay.
Weed, water, or wine to listen to your favorite record or to write?
Probably water, you know. I don't really smoke. Like, I would like a glass of wine, but not. I've never written, so probably water, yeah.
And to listen to a record you love, same thing.
Wine would be nice, yeah. Wine would be nice.
Coffee with an artist. Any artist, they can be alive or dead, you'd like to have a cup of coffee with and chat.
Elliott Smith, that'd be nice.
Record of your high school years, the first record you think of when you think of school.
Oh my God. The Strokes, This Is It. I listened to that record the whole way through school.
Good choice. Yeah. Popular one. A few people have mentioned that one.
Yeah, I think same generation.
Words of wisdom for your fans and our audience. Any advice?
You won't really enjoy doing things unless like something that you really want to do. And I think sometimes I expect I'm going to get joy out of like doing something, and I'm realizing like I'm doing it like for someone else, or because I think I have to do something, or like, I think I kind of realized recently like that's not always going to bring you like joy or like happiness unless you kind of want to do it in the first place.
The show is really nothing without you. So please like or subscribe or check out our Patreon. And this year we've switched it up, and you can win a record just for leaving a comment. Thank you again, and we love you. Peace.